Diana is here from Montenegro, all the way across
Welcome.
the Atlantic, past Europe, across Italy, past the Mediterranean Sea. She's all the way. And this is the beauty of the internet. I mean, we're here. We're
Yes.
talking. I'm in Texas. The tip of Texas, down by South Padre Island. The Nava is up in New York. And here we go, man. We're literally a triangle, man. It's like, wow, it's amazing. So, Nava, what you were telling us about the IQ, and then you also went into the part that I liked about this was what was it? What was this? The art of happiness and life happiness. Tell us a little bit about that. I know there was a little bit about that. You touched on the inner circle,
Yep.
the idea of gratitude. You touched in on the contribution to others, the art of giving back, and
Yep.
something new every day. This one right here. I mean, this one alone was this, and then I don't know if there was another one. I don't know. I stopped listening to it because I had to go do something. But tell us about just that. Talk
Yeah.
to us about the art of happiness and life happiness.
Yeah, so they say that some of the ingredients of life happiness, one is having a really good social support system. So people you can really count on, those 3 or 4 people in your life that are really going to be there for you. That's number one.
Hmm.
Number two, being grateful every day, looking at 3 things during the day that really brought you happiness. It could be a rainbow. It could be somebody held the door open for you. They could be really light things, but if you could journal every day 3 positive things that happen to you versus 3 negative or 3 neutral, you'll see a real change in your life happiness. And then
Wow.
another one you alluded to is giving back. A big part of happiness in everyday life is being able to give to others. So whether it's
Mm.
through charity or volunteer work or whatever you can do to be kind to others and to give to others, that really contributes to your own level of happiness as well.
Yeah, that's
Um,
what I was gonna say. Just be nice to people.
yeah.
Smile. Sometimes a smile alone is, changing somebody's uh mind, or makes somebody's day or whatever. That kind of deal. Go ahead,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, and something each day. I think that every morning, if you can just think of something that you're hoping to accomplish that day, have some intentional goal for the day. That can
Mm.
also be very gratifying when you accomplish it, or at least you're working towards it throughout the day.
Wow, you're amazing. Diana, ¿quieres decir algo? You want to say something, Diana? Diana, your mic. Do you want to say something, Diana? There you go.
Dame un segundo porque el micrófono se está poniendo rebelde. Bueno,
Oh man, she's having
hablando
problems
un
with her mic.
poco hablando un poco en español, buenas noches, buenas madrugadas de parte mío desde Montenegro.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
Good night. Good night to everyone, to you, Rai, to
Yeah.
you, Lucy. I'm not wrong.
No,
Yeah.
Nava, Nava,
Okay.
Nava.
No. Okay. First of all, I can give thanks to you, right, to
Thank
invite
you.
me to your show, and to you, Lucy. But I want make one correction. I'm not a life coach. Okay, you mean that I am, but I'm a coach in the education of neuro linguistic education, NLP
Ándale.
coach. ¿Sí?
Yeah, yeah,
Soy coach en PNL, soy locutora, sí, estuviste en la ceremonia.
yeah.
Hablando de los idiomas sin manejo, I'm trying to speak seven languages. I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect.
No, you
I'm
you
not
you you're
from,
pretty close to it. You're pretty close to it. She's not native
wow.
Spanish speaker, and I think that's the one she masters the most. I don't know. That's the
Wow.
one we hear the most. But tell us about your disability. Tell us about your disability. A little bit of your disability.
Okay, I have cerebral palsy, and of from the start, that wasn't infantile. That wasn't totally. because I was born when my mother was in a 6th month on your pregnancy, on her pregnancy, sorry. And then okay, when I was born, I I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, and because of that, uh, the doctors who don't help to my mother when he was cuando ella estaba dándome a la luz. Ayúdame un
Yeah,
poco
when
con
she
el
was
inglés,
being
right?
born. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, because
No
she
tenía la
wouldn't
ayuda.
cry, because she wouldn't cry, and so they thought she was
No es que
dead, right?
no es que
The
no
doc-
quería, no es que no quería, no es que no quería llorar, es que, o sea, mi mamá en este momento tenía un parto pélvico, puedes traducir, porque eres
uh-huh.
el máster de inglés,
Sí.
tenía el parto pélvico, perdón. Entonces, my life and the life of my mother was
In jeopardy, yeah.
in danger, yeah. And then when I was born, I don't know why, but I had not cried. And when the doctors come, they think they mean that I'm 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 not I'm not alive. And then después de eso, yo cuando una de las doctoras me echó a la cama cercana pensando que no, ya no estoy viva,
Wow.
recibí
Told her
un
scientific
golpe
she was
por,
already dead, and she
yeah,
was accidentally
uh,
hit in the back, and that's what caused her to cry.
Uh,
yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. And then I start to cry, uh, and then they transport me in the incubator. I have a lot of problems there. Uh, mm, I don't know. O sea, tuve problemas con icteresia, con acuestación de temperatura, me transportaron la sangre completa, etcétera. Pero
Yeah,
se
they
sabía que voy a
do full
tener,
blood transfer.
siga, Ray.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Se sabía que iba a tener algunos problemas de salud, que voy a tener alguna discapacidad,
Yeah,
that I will have some disability, but they didn't know what type of disability I will have. The doctors tell that I will be a vegetable, in a state of
well,
like a vegetable.
vegetable. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this vegetable now is speaking with you.
you're
It's trying
you're
to speak.
you're a great salad.
you're a wonder. You're a real wonder. That's
Wow.
amazing. And
Yeah.
puedo comprender a good amount
Yeah,
of
you
what
do
you
speak
said.
Spanish too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
puedo comprender, sí.
Wow.
And
Puedes
mucho gusto,
comprender.
Diana. Really good to meet you. Really, really special
El
to meet
gusto es
you.
mío. El gusto es mío. Mira,
Wow.
I start to learn to learn my English in my school when I was in my primary and secondary, but for a lot of changes of my professors. En vez de ser excelente, uh,
Hmm.
I don't finish my English in excellency,
Right.
uh, and because of that, I'm really sorry. But I hope you are understanding me.
I did. I understood
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
that you
Very well.
said. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing that. Thank you
Wow.
so much for
Yeah.
sharing that.
And
And
so
then I have a panic, a scenic panic. I have a panic now because it was improvisation. It wasn't something planned. Okay, uh, Rai maybe was thinking about that, but me not.
yeah, yeah. And she also sings really well. She sings really well, and she's 7 languages. I mean, that's just something normal people don't do.
It's great.
It's like, oh wow. So tell us
my
a little.
transpo- my
You
transport like just like Erica is
You're from
our
another
Erica
planet.
is saying, our my transport too is a wrong planet. Mi transporte se equivocó del planeta, o sea,
Yeah, yeah. They
uh,
send her to the wrong planet.
yeah.
Yeah, we have
It's about,
a little thing about that.
it's about
A
that.
group of us.
When I had the limits in my formal education because of my disability, because I had a wish to be psycholog, and to be actress, to be singer, to be a journalist, but I didn't. I couldn't do that, and everything because of my disability. Now, in my country, now I have not my job, my own job. And when one person um, it finds in a situation like that, you don't know what to do. For
Yeah,
what are you living? For what are you doing? For what are you? What for are you here in this country, in this world? Um, what is your uh, I don't know. What is your work here? What is your mission?
Your purpose.
And
yeah.
yeah, your purpose. And then I had two options. I had thoughts to um, to to quitarme la vida, pensamientos suicidas.
She was
Uh,
thinking of suicide.
yes, thoughts
Yeah.
of suicide, and I had two options. Uh, uh, Definitely finished with my life, or try to do the best what I can do
Hmm.
in my home. And
Yeah.
because of that, I'm here, but I didn't know that I will convert in international speaker, in NLP coach. um, I have now an honor to be a radio presenter. That was my dream from my infancy. And uh, I in one organization that calls Miss Eventos Online. I'm the person who cares about the
Yeah.
inclusion justamente para las personas con discapacidad.
Yeah.
And I'm speaker in this organization, and I have a few more functions, but I cannot
Yeah.
tell more about this because
Yeah.
it will be published very soon.
Yeah.
And now I'm very proud. When
See.
I was born and when I was little, my infancy was hard, but
See.
was beautiful because I have my mother
Yeah.
who cares about me all my life. And seeing her that she is proud of me, justamente en la ceremonia de locución en donde estuviste
Sí,
tú,
sí. Claro.
eh, y de todos los logros, uh, seeing her that she's proud of me with all what I'm doing,
Hmm.
that's the biggest, I don't know how to explain, the biggest thing. And
Biggest
Yeah.
gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Diana, let me interrupt you a little bit. So Nava, what do you think? I mean, I mean, as Diana's talking and you're there, I'm thinking, man, are there any books for adults? Like from going from kid to adult, and now the things that adults are challenged with.
Right.
And I mean, Diana is a success story, but there's other kids that become adults that are not so successful. I mean, Diana's talking about taking her life, just ending it all. I
Yes.
mean, hey, there's another project for you there. Because you know what I mean. It's like, what's the
But
next
tell
Yeah.
step?
me, tell
You know,
me, tell me, tell something about the gratitude and consciences thoughts. Um, I just want to say one thing, and a very important thing. When we are talking about the consciousness, uh, it's not about the control. It's not about to be obsessive with that. It's about to take care of uh, of of your inner being, of yourself, to love yourself, and
Hmm.
just
Self love.
just like you, yeah, just like you take care about a person you about a person you I don't know, you love,
Like your children
about
or
your
your
place.
husband, your wife, that kind of
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, that's right. But it's not about the control. It's about the consciences. Okay,
Hmm.
and if you make some wrong, it's okay. We are humans. But
Right.
mm, the most important thing here is to continue in this progress in this personal development, but not with a technique. Okay, I'm NLP coach, and I maybe don't have to tell this, but
Right.
first of all, I'm human. Okay,
Yeah.
and any technique can't help you if you mm, if you don't believe in that, if your heart
That's
don't
true.
believe in that,
Yeah.
and
That's
that
very
and then
true.
the application of uh, of all you are learning, you are reading, the application is the most important thing. Okay,
See.
if the children with disability uh, cannot do that, and then their parents can do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
because it's a team, it's a team effort, the
Yeah,
mom, the dad, or however, maybe it's a
or
single
friends.
dad, maybe it's a single mom, everybody that's around the child,
It's
or
about
in this
support.
case,
It's about support.
it's about support. Yeah, you're right. What give us some inspirational words as far as that, Nava.
Yeah, I absolutely think it's the whole, the whole community, it's the family, it's everyone needs to buy in and be very open to just best accommodating their peers, their kids. These are incredible people. All of us, as I said earlier, all of us
Right.
have struggles or challenges. Some
Right.
people have more challenges and struggles than
True.
others, but these are individuals with incredible passions. And, look at you, Diana, everything that you've accomplished. It's beyond, it's so incredible. It's so commendable. And I can imagine
Thank
it's
you.
an incredible gift to your mother, as you were alluding to earlier. It just must be so amazing. But it is a team effort. It does take
Thank
a village in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And to answer your other question,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. A lot of the research always was on children. How do we help children with disabilities? But
Right.
children get older, they become
Yeah.
teenagers, they become adults. And so a lot of the work now is looking at adolescence and looking at adulthood. And it
Wow.
actually was one of the reasons, too, for the second part of the comic series I did the
Yeah, the
first 12
teenagers.
comics on disabilities and then the 6 extra
Yes.
on mental health disorders, because people said there's a lot of comorbid anxiety and depression and suicidality and a lot of other
Yeah.
things that are going on. And so that's why those other
Anxiety.
comics are addressing those. Like, anxiety is
Mm,
a big one. So that's
wow,
why,
wow.
yeah, I added those as well.
Have a children, a simple children, it's a job. Okay, it's a big job. But have a children with a disability, it's
Double.
a special and double or more than double job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you gotta. I mean, there's the bullying, there's the shame,
Yeah,
all of these things
that's right.
that you have to overcome as a parent, and then as a kid, understand it, because why is this happening to me? It's, because you see, I think a
Yeah,
kid or anybody sees themselves, and then all of a sudden they see themselves different than the other person. Whether you have disabilities or not, you always see yourself different as the other person. Or why am I not like the other person? I mean, at least when you're
yeah,
growing up, because you come from a home and everybody's coming from their different homes and they're coming in. When I was little, believe it or not, I thought that the world was built for me, because like I would go to school and I would see all these kids, and then it seemed like maybe God put them away, and then I would get to go home.
yeah. But
It was
that's
weird,
require
I felt that way when I mean, I guess I was a philosopher even as a little kid, but yeah. So
that's
now what?
require that's require the emotional
Yeah,
intelligence.
yeah, yeah.
Lot of emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
So, Nava, tell us what's next. What's next for Dr. Navas Silton?
So,
Okay, I'm shutting up now.
no,
Carry on.
it's so nice to meet you. What a treat to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Next
you
up,
too.
I am working on transforming Addie and Uno, the musical, hopefully for TV
Uh huh.
sometime soon. And then I have about 4 or 5 other children's TV projects that are in the works, and then some screenplays
Yeah.
that I'm speaking to producers about. So we'll see. So there's the psychology side, and then there's the creative side by night that I'm busy with a
Wow.
bunch of embers in the fireplace there.
And then you got your 5 little munchkins that you got to deal with too.
Yeah, but they keep me on my toes, and they're wonderful. And
Wow.
yeah, I'm so grateful for them. They keep me inspired, and especially with the children's TV shows
Yeah.
and one or two of
Great.
the screenplays. Yeah,
Wow.
appreciate
Wow. Well, believe it or not, we're up to about an hour 14 minutes. We can probably go a little bit longer. Nala, you know what? I think we need to do another show. We need to do
it.
Definitely.
another show
Definitely.
soon, because you are full of information. There's a lot
Thank
of things. We
you.
went through a lot of things, guys. Quite frankly, believe it or not, we didn't do the whole show. So
It
so
was a
we just
pleasure
we,
to
we just
listen to
we
her.
just kind of gave you an introduction. We just kind of hey, try that kind of deal. Because there's so many great, wonderful things that Nava is going to bring to us, and so much information that she has that, man, it's worth the price of admission. I say price of admission. This is free, totally free. But it's just the wording of it. But yeah, I mean, God, man, you're doing so much great. I mean, I don't know. At some point, man, you'll probably be nominated for the Nobel Prize or something like that. I mean, man, this is like what's it called? Grassroots stuff that you're doing. I
Thank
mean,
you
you
so much.
study it and you know it, but the thing is that only the psychiatrists know it, and so you're helping out the parents. You're helping them out. I mean, I think parents that have children with disability, they become experts in the field themselves because they're living it. But they need somebody to guide them. It's just. I mean, you learn the most you can, but you know,
you, you bring up a great point. I used to write tons and tons of journal articles and peer review journal articles and chapters and all these things. And it was fun and it was wonderful. But I said to myself, who's actually reading it? Is it
yeah,
the people who really need to have the information? And it wasn't those people. It was, wonderful scholars that were reading it, but not
yeah,
the parents, not the people who I thought
yeah,
could really. And that's really why I went for the comic book series and the
Yes.
musical because I thought that had a much greater dissemination capacity
Yeah.
for people who really needed the information as
Well,
opposed to
it's relatable.
scholars. Yeah,
It's very
that's the hope.
relatable.
That's the hope.
That's yeah. It's so cool. Well, Nama, any last words? Any last words?
Thank you so much for having me. It's been such a treat to be here. And Diana, so nice to meet you as a special surprise treat here. And just keep doing what you're doing. You have such a wonderful show. You have such great energy. And
Thank
again,
you.
it's been an honor.
Well, no, it's actually the honors from our point, man. You graced our studios here with just not only beauty but intelligence and
Thank
all of this
you.
stuff that you're giving us, and it's like wow, it's like we're not worthy.
So great.
No. But man, I can't wait to see all the wonderful things you're going to bring to us. You know, the way you're going to help our community of children that really need your help. You know,
Thank you so much.
imagine if Diana had access to the information that you have when she was much little. Imagine how much more she would have accomplished by now.
But
I
she's
mean,
Exactly.
done so much. Look at what she's
yeah,
done.
but imagine
She
if
has
she didn't
true
go through
grit.
all those
She has
struggles.
grit.
She was yeah, true grit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
has
really
grit.
does.
Yeah.
She's a fighter, man. It's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
She just keeps going. So
That's
guys,
life, my right. That's life. You in a life you yes or yes you
Keep
have
forging
to fight.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
that
marchando pa frente. Yeah,
feels
See,
it.
that's cool.
see.
Yeah. Well,
Thank
guys,
you. Nice to
uh,
meet you too. Thank you,
yeah.
Rai.
Hey,
See you
you got it, Diana.
tomorrow.
Sí, 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 mañana. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I have Actitud y Pasión a las 8 de la
Yeah.
mañana, 9 o'clock tiempo de Miami, 9 o'clock in the morning. What is it? Peru, 9 o'clock in the morning. Montenegro would be 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So, Diana, you're going to watch us tomorrow again, or in a little bit, I guess. So yeah. So, guys, this is Royal with Talk Show Central RTV Style saying goodbye. Diana,
Right.
thank you for going in.
Can you
And
can you
Dr.
hear me?
Nava Silton. Yes?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I have some surprise for you.
Oh,
Ha-
okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I'm waiting,
Cumpleaños
but
feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. So nice.
Yeah. Yesterday was my
eso.
birthday. Yesterday was my birthday, and I'm still. You know how they send you birthday things, and so I'm trying to answer everybody individually. You know, because I always like to do that, and it's like yeah. So yeah,
You are celebrating that
you're like my fourth singer.
for 3 days.
Well, guys, buenas noches. We let you go because I know Nava has stuff to do. She's got 5 little kids to take care of, and the whole mix. Guys, abrazos. We love you. Be good. Take care. We will see
Yeah.
you tomorrow morning. If not, we'll see you Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'm going to have Dr. Z that's running for Congress, and I believe she's running for Congress. I forget. And then on Thursday, guys, we're having Ruby Ann Tejano Diva. Uh, a Latino, Tejano singer. She's going to be on the show, and so it's going to be
Wow.
a great week of shows, guys. And I just got who was here right now that from California that wants to be on the show. They're actually record producers, music producers, and so guys, we have people from all over coming in, and Nava will come back. I guarantee you, Nava will come back. So don't say goodbye. Say hasta luego. Until later.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nava,
that's
you're
right.
awesome.
Thank you
Guys,
so much.
good night. Take care and adios.